I'm Jesse Z from San Diego. I'm the broker and owner of Live Love San Diego Homes. This is the first in a multi-part video series. How many parts will it have? I don't know. We'll see how many parts it needs. This whole series is going to be on converting online leads. Mainly it's about converting, using scripts to convert these online leads. It doesn't have to be an online lead. It could actually be any client that you meet in any situation, and really how to convert them. So why am I doing this? First of all, just in case you've stumbled upon this video, why am I doing this? I had really good success over the years taking various sources of internet leads, online leads, and really any type of lead, and kind of using this duplicatable structure to convert them. And so this is just my way of giving back to the real estate community and making sure that I have a contribution here. A lot of people taught me these various methods, and I want to take a few minutes and give back to you guys. So, all right. For part number one is all about scripting. So when you have a script, most scripts have three parts. This is going to be the overview to a script. Most scripts have an intro, a middle, which we're going to refer to as the timing and motivation section, and the third part is going to be the close. Because at the end of every script, you're going to close for something. I believe in the first phone call, you should always have one goal and one goal in mind, which is really, the goal is to connect, create rapport, bond with your client, bond with the prospect, all those sort of things. But you want to know where you're going as you're going down this road. And where you're going is to set a face-to-face appointment. If they come in online, no matter what sort of information they're looking for, you want to give them that information, and you want to give them some sort of compelling reason that they're going to want to take the next step, which is to actually see you face-to-face. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. You got to think in your mind, there's only one goal on the phone, and this is probably rule number one that I think a lot of agents violate this rule, because when you're going through the process of talking to a lead on the phone, you're thinking, is this person a good lead? Are they worth my time? Should I drive out, drop what I'm doing, and drive over to the house and show it to them? You're thinking all these things instead of thinking one thought, which is I should be booking a face-to-face appointment. So if you want to write this down, write down, it's easier to unbook an appointment than to book an appointment. It's easier to unbook an appointment than to book an appointment. And what I mean by that is that if you're thinking in your mind, do I want to meet with this person? Are they worth my time? You're not thinking I should be setting an appointment, and you're going to be a lot less likely to actually give them some sort of value to compel them to want to meet with you, because you're not even sure if you want to meet with them. Instead, just don't worry about whether they're worth your time. Just keep going forward with doing what we're about to go over in these videos, and then you'll actually book this appointment. When you hang up the phone, or before you even hang up the phone, once you guys get an agreement, okay, I'm going to meet you in 2 hours, I'm going to meet you tomorrow, here's where we're meeting, here's what we're going over. At that point, you can start to think, is this person actually a good fit for my time? Then go back and ask more questions, or call them up again and try to clarify. So you said you don't have a job, you had a bankruptcy 2 years ago, and you don't have any money, right? That clearly is not a very viable lead that you'd probably want to unbook that appointment. But as you're going through this, if you're thinking, that was an extreme example. Rarely are they that straightforward. Usually it's more of, is their criteria realistic for the neighborhoods you work and they're looking in? Do they have realistic criteria, right? So you're thinking to yourself, well, I don't know, can they really find a house for $600,000 because everything else is $800,000? And you're trying to decide if they're realistic. And yeah, you want to help them and talk through them. But the very first phone call before you book that appointment is not the time to tell them their hopes and dreams are not good, right? You can't do what you're going to do. They're going to think you're just like every other agent who's trying to make them jump through a bunch of hoops before giving them what they want. So go ahead and just set the appointment, and then go back and figure out later if it's a good use of your time. I think this is a good place to start on number one video. So the next video we're going to do, we're going to go a little more into the introduction and the purpose of introductions on a script. So if you guys have any questions, again, I'm just doing this, want to give back to you guys. So if you have any questions, please like this video, share it, send it along, post in the comments here if you have any questions for me. Happy to answer them, and have fun.